after my sleepover at Cody's house, we went back to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. It was 12 a.m. and we checked the camera, and already Bonnie and Chica have moved, and they were not in show stage anymore. And then we heard a phone call saying, "Hello, hello, hello. Well, I heard you made it to day 2. Congrats. Can you check that curtain of Pirate Cove? There's a character in there named Foxy. He's a pirate. And you don't want him to go running down that hallway with his sharp metal hook." I said, "What?" "Yeah, he's a pirate," said the guy on the other end of the phone. We decided to nickname him Phone Guy for all the nights. So, as the phone call was beginning to be done, we checked the camera, and Freddy had moved a bit to one side where his eyes were jet black. We checked the show stage again 3 minutes after, and Freddy was in his normal place and Chica was back to normal place. But not Bonnie for some reason. We both didn't know why, but we checked parts and service, or whatever that camera was called. We never knew what that camera was. And then Bonnie's face was right at the freaking camera, and his eyes were jet black. We had no idea why their eyes become jet black every once in a while. And 2 minutes later, his face was still at the camera. It was like he was possessed or something. Cody closed one of the doors to realize that Chica was by the door, and she said, "Hey, let me in." She slammed on the door a couple of times, very lightly though. Our power was only at 65%, less than normal. We did not want to get caught because we never knew what was going to happen when the power went out. And we checked the camera where Bonnie was, and he was still at that camera. But the creepiest thing about it is that his white pupils were so tiny, they were almost like ghost eyes or something. And we checked Pirate Cove, and Foxy, the animatronic that was in there, opened the curtain slightly where his mechanical paw can be seen. We had no idea what to do. Then there was static again, and Foxy went back to his normal place. It seemed that Foxy was a bit scared. Maybe it's because he was a little bit shy. As we looked at show stage, all the animatronics except for Bonnie, since he was still in the stupid parts and service room, all looked at us, and their eyes were jet black. It was really, really, really creepy. It was 3 a.m. now. We had 3 more hours. We were not close to surviving the night. And our power was at 50. We waited a couple hours, and it was 5 a.m. We were close. And then suddenly Foxy was running down the hallway. He was running so fast we couldn't even close the door in time. He sticked out his mechanical hook, but Cody ripped it off and threw it at Foxy's head. "Ay, said Foxy, and we closed the door, slammed shut. Foxy picked up his hook, and he said, "Yar, Freddy, help me get my hook back on. You know I don't have another hand. Cody said, but it's not funny, said Foxy. It really isn't. And he ran back to his pirate cove to get his hook fixed. Power was at 1%. And then the most creepiest thing happened. We're going to experience getting stuffed in a suit as the doors flung open.